The How to Train Your Dragon franchise is full of weird and wonderful creatures, but the Tidal class really stands out among them all. Having to work around the fact that fire doesn't work in the sea has led to many unique and creative concepts. So in today's video, we'll explain all 18 Tidal class dragons featured in the franchise. Let's start off with the dragon inspired by real-world octopi, the Octapin. This dragon has 8 prehensile tails, which can be used for grabbing and manipulating heavy objects. Just like an octopus, the Octapin is highly intelligent, being able to quickly distinguish between friend and foe. Being a non-confrontational creature, this gentle giant prefers to escape from threats by spraying them with a cloudy black ink. But don't let its meek nature mislead you. The Octapin is tremendously strong and resilient, being able to bear heavy weight and withstand attacks from the Shellfire, which we'll discuss later in this video. Another Tidal class dragon with a super unique concept is the Mist Twister. Similar to the better-known hideous Zippleback, the Mist Twister has 2 heads that can act independently. While one head breathes hot steam, the Mist Twister's second head produces an icy fog that can crystallize into solid structures. The Mist Twister combines its breath in creative ways, such as heating targets with steam and rapidly cooling them with ice to shatter massive boulders with ease. This dragon is also known to use its hot and cold breath to shroud itself in a thick mist. The lore of the 2-headed Tidal class dragons deepens even further with the Sea Shocker. This dragon earns its name from the powerful short-range electrical discharges it generates from its mouth. A bite from the Sea Shocker is strong enough to stun even the largest dragons. Uncharacteristically for a dragon of its size, the Sea Shocker is a herd animal. It hunts in packs to capture entire schools of deep-sea fish. Another reason for sea shockers to group together is to defend themselves against their natural predator, the Scaldron. This dragon is gigantic, growing to lengths of over 100 feet and weighing over 3,000 pounds in adulthood. Despite its bulk, the Scaldron possesses considerable stamina and will wear down prey while hunting. Additionally, this dragon does not breathe fire and has an internal heating mechanism instead. The Scaldron sucks in large amounts of water, boils it within its belly, and fires out scalding water and steam. It's not a surprise that the Scaldron has many natural enemies, and the Slickquifier is yet another one of them. The Slickquifier is an extremely swift dragon, using its fin-shaped wings to whirl and glide in the water. The Slickquifier can reach supersonic speeds when it darts through the water like a torpedo, making it among the fastest in the Tidal class. But in a situation where it can't run away, the Slickquifier is more than capable of defending itself with its acid breath. Its speed churns the surrounding waters, mixing the acid into it and turning the environment toxic. While Tidal class dragons typically spend most of their time in the sea, the Flood Fang is more amphibious in nature, being able to survive in the air for many hours. Flood Fangs cannot breathe fire or generate extreme heat within their bodies. Instead, they store massive amounts of water in their bodies and shoot it out in the form of powerful jets. This ability came in handy for the dragon riders once, when a forest fire threatened to destroy Icarus, and 2 Flood Fangs were used to put out the blaze. The Fathom Fin is another dragon that's known for firing water jets, but on a much smaller scale. These little creatures are some of the fastest known Tidal class dragons, and are built perfectly for the deep waters they inhabit. Fathom Fins can spend many hours underwater, and when they reach deep regions that the sun cannot reach, they use a form of sonar, where they close their eyes and emit high-pitched noises to observe their surroundings. Speaking of deep-sea speedsters, let's meet another swift Tidal class dragon, the Shockjaw, which shares the Fathom Fin's speedy nature, but with a shocking difference. With its sleek body built to maximize agility, the Shockjaw is one of the fastest dragons in the Tidal class. But what makes this creature special is its ability to produce bioelectricity from the tendril underneath its jaw. Since the salty water it inhabits is a great conductor of electricity, the Shockjaw is one of the dragons you definitely don't want to pick a fight with. The next Tidal class dragon we'll look at is a true mystery of the seas, and is yet to be tamed by the Vikings. The Tide Glider is an agile and elegant dragon that rides the waves as if dancing. This creature was highly desired among the Vikings for its healing abilities. Regardless of whether the patient was a human, animal, or dragon, the Tide Glider could heal any wound using its saliva. In an amusing twist of fate, this dragon's main weapons are venom and acid. The substance it sprays you with could either cure or kill you depending on what the Tide Glider decides. Moving into even more mysterious territory, we have the Fathom Fin. This dragon is largely a puzzle for Viking researchers, and little is known about it aside from the fact that it has a dark blue body with green spots, and a large fin running along the length of its back. The only known specimen was observed by Hiccup and Fishlegs, who noted that the dragon's body was covered in barnacles, similar to a baleen whale. The Fathom Fin's mode of attack remains unknown, but it can produce a flammable gel that is insoluble in water, hinting that it might breathe fire. Even though most Tidal class dragons live in the sea, our next dragon is an exception to the rule. The Windwalker spends most of its time in the air, where its phosphorescent wings give the illusion of shooting stars in the night sky. This is not the Windwalker's only connection to the sky though. It has the ability to absorb lightning and create an electrical field around its body. What makes this majestic creature a Tidal class dragon is the fact that it uses water blasts to defend itself, and lives on a diet consisting primarily of fish. From the high-flying Windwalker powered by lightning, let's dive down into the deep seas with the Thunderdrum. Thunderdrum. This dragon is named after the deafening sonic booms it can produce, which are believed to get their power from Thor himself. The strong concussive sound can deafen a human and can even be lethal at close range. The Thunderdrum is mostly deaf to protect itself from its own attacks. However, it can acutely sense underwater vibrations, making it a formidable threat in its natural habitat. Returning to dry land, we encounter the Sand Wraith, a stealthy Tidal-class dragon known for its exceptional camouflage abilities. This sandy brown dragon typically lives on shorelines and beaches, where it buries itself to ambush prey and avoid sun exposure. Instead of traditional flames, the Sand Wraith launches hardened balls of sand enveloped in weak fire, making it a formidable opponent from a distance. Adapted for semi-aquatic life, the Sand Wraith can hold its breath for extended periods, enabling it to hunt both on land and underwater. Some Sand Wraiths have a bright coloration on their underside, which allows them to startle their targets during an ambush. Our next dragon, the Luminous Crayfin, gets its name from glowing lights on its body that illuminate the deep seas and also serve as a method of communication. This dragon also communicates using powerful low-frequency sounds that can travel great distances in the ocean. With its flipper-like legs and strong, thin wings, the Crayfin is a proper Tidal-class dragon, as it cannot move well outside of the water. Even in the sea, the Luminous Crayfin prefers to remain dormant. One myth tells the tale of a crayfin that slept for so many centuries that the Vikings built an entire village on its back. In comparison, the Submaripper is a gigantic mythical dragon known for its destructive potential. This dragon is aggressive and territorial, meaning it will attack anything that invades its personal space. Tales of the Kraken and Charybdis were created by Vikings who survived the massive whirlpools that Submarippers generate. A Submaripper's whirlpools are so powerful that they can sink an entire Viking ship if they feel threatened. While the Submaripper cannot breathe fire, it shoots out the debris of earlier shipwrecks, along with powerful water jets to defend itself. The Submaripper's natural adversary is an even larger dragon known as the Shellfire, measuring over 160 feet in length and weighing 7,600 pounds. This dragon is among the largest known to man. As its name suggests, the Shellfire has an armored shell like a carapace that protects it from physical attacks. This dragon's offense is as good as its defense, and it can fire highly accurate plasma blasts at its adversaries. Shellfires are also immensely strong, being able to pull ships loaded with passengers and cargo. It uses this strength in battle by ramming against ships or other dragons. Going up another notch in size, we come across the Purple Death, a colossal Tidal-class dragon rivaling the size of the Red Death. Its immense serpentine body is covered in deep purple, coral-like overlapping plates, and it possesses long tendrils beneath its jaw, giving it a bearded appearance. Unlike many dragons, the Purple Death lacks wings, relying instead on its massive size and strength. Its presence is so formidable that it can cause sea quakes, leading Vikings to associate it with the mythical serpent of Midgard that would bring about Ragnarok, the end of the world. The Purple Death is highly territorial, often residing in active volcanoes. Its power includes the ability to shoot highly explosive streams of flame that can burn down entire villages. And finally, we have the Bewilderbeast, which stands as one of the most formidable Tidal-class dragons, serving as an alpha capable of commanding other dragons through mind control. This massive creature breathes supercooled water that freezes upon impact, allowing it to create vast ice structures for defense or habitat. Its physical features include massive tusks and a crown of spines which give it a majestic and intimidating presence. This dragon can either be a benevolent leader, like Valka's Bewilderbeast, known for its protective nature, or a tyrant, like Drago's Bewilderbeast, which was manipulated into aggression but later found redemption. And that covers every Tidal-class dragon in the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. Now you can check out this other cool video about the top 10 biggest dragons in the How to Train Your Dragon world. Go ahead and click on it to see.